What up guys, today we managed to play a 6 Automata Fishbones Nocturne. This is the strongest comp in the game right now, and we managed to grab both the emblem and the artifact for it. Hope you enjoy. Ambessa summons a trainer golem with 3 emblems: Pit Fighter, Sorcerer and Conqueror. Well, maybe I make a Conqueror build then, because with Conqueror I would also give that Sorcerer to Swain. Well, I even got a Swain here, I was just talking about him. Yeah, that's a pretty good strategy. I can make a Swain carry with like a Nashor's Tooth, a Spear of Shojin, maybe a Jeweled Gauntlet or an Archangel Staff even. Okay, that's the plan for now. A Darius even, let's do that. Get that Conqueror stacking as soon as possible. Well, we were already stacking with the Golem. Conqueror only needs 2 units to start doing it, but you can't ever have enough, can you? Now to the Augment. Starry Night. That's a very good one if I wanted to reroll, but Sorcerers, yeah, that's not strong enough to justify getting it. I'll take that out as well. Need something better. I don't like any of this stuff, man. So maybe I'll go with an artifact. Give me something good. Mana Zane. That would be amazing on Swain, but Fishbones is incredibly powerful as well. Not on Swain, but on Ambessa. I could give Ambessa a Fishbones. That's what I'm gonna do. Ambessa with Fishbones is a beast. Also, Nocturne is incredibly powerful with this. But because this doubles the Older's attack range, since Ambessa has 2 attack range already, with Fishbones she gets 4, which means she turns into a full ranged champion. You can place her at the back line, and she will attack from there as if she was a Draven. The thing is that she keeps dashing around, right? And if I enable the Quick Striker, then she will dash even more. But that's okay, she will still be ranged. Now all we need is to get an Ambessa, and that's not gonna happen at level 3 for sure. So you gotta be patient here. Actually, I just need a champion that can hold that Fishbones. Any champion really, that can make use of that. Like a Camille, yeah, Camille will work. Fishbones is very powerful on her as well, so let's do that. Just until I get a better champion to hold it. She'll make good use of it for sure. I'll actually front row Swain, so that he tanks for Camille. Okay, I'm not quite sure about this one. He has 2 2-star units. I don't know if I can do something about that. And even has a Visionary emblem on the Golem, so he might be playing that Renata Glask comp, cause even has a Singed 2 already. That's a very powerful comp, not sure if you have seen it. It's incredibly broken. You just place Renata Glask with the entire team in front of her, and the shields she gives to the entire team with the Shojin and the Nashor's Tooth, they just don't stop. So your team gets infinite shields, they are essentially unkillable. Well, I think I'm going to change the comp a little bit here. Maybe play all 4 Quick Strikers, so I will need an Akali and a Nocturne for that, and the Twisted Fate. Yeah, this way I still get Conqueror, and I can give the full Quick Striker buff to Ambessa. Yeah, that's it. I even got an Akali and a Nocturne. Wait, wow, okay, this was a perfect shop here for us. Nocturne is probably the second best item holder for Fishbones right now. Actually, if you manage to get a Nocturne 3-star, then he is an even better item holder than Ambessa, that's for sure. I'm talking about an Ambessa 2 of course, because if you get Ambessa 3 with Fishbones, then you just win the game. That's a completely different story right there. Okay, we still lost, but that's because they are all 1-star. As soon as we get this Nocturne to 2-star, then we will completely demolish them. Okay, let's adjust this build a bit. What do I do here, man? Okay, we got our first 2-star unit of the game, a Darius. Well, Darius 2-star is about as powerful as a 2-cost champion 2-star as well. He's just that strong, so maybe he turns the tide of the battle for us. I even got a Rel and a second Nocturne, look at that. I wonder if this Darius will make us win from now on. Well, I want to lose this combat as well, just to keep that losing streak going. But the Darius might be just way too strong. Man, look at that. The guy only has 3 units on the board. Now, he's the one who wants to lose streak, and he's gonna do it. Like, there's no way I would lose against 3 units only. He even sold his board for it. Man, he had 2 units less than what he could have. And he's not doing Cam Baron, so I'm not quite sure what his plan is right now. Cause he's down to 56 HP, but okay. I hope he knows what he's doing. Alright, now to the augments. Prismatic Ticket. That's a good one. Blazing Soul as well. Calculated Enhancement, I don't think so. Piercing Lotus too. It would shred everybody. But I'll go with the Ticket. Yeah, I'll do that. Nocturne. I'll even get Nocturne 2 right here. So now, change of plans. And we go with a Nocturne carry. That's the plan from now on. Look at that ranged Nocturne, man. It's just so powerful. He still needs a third item to pop off, but still... You can see the kind of stuff he does. Look at that. 3700 damage just like that. And he doesn't even have the quick striker enabled yet. If I place that Akali on the board, then he will enable it. Maybe I should do that actually. And just take that Gangplank out. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's go to 6 and play Akali. This way I don't have to take the Gangplank out. And I can keep that form swapper going, making that Swain a little bit tankier. Okay, we are strong now. I don't think we can lose. Maybe if we go against the first guy that is on a winning streak with 100 HP. That guy is probably incredibly strong. Yeah, but I don't think we lose against anybody else. At least not right now. Fishbone's Nocturne is just on a whole new level. I'm pretty sure it's S tier. It's incredibly strong. For as long as you don't get way too contested, right? Because if you don't manage to get Nocturne 3, then you lose the game. But I don't think I'm getting that much contested this match. At least not contested enough to make me swap the comp. Because Automata is always going to be contested, it's just way too powerful of a trait. In my opinion, it's the strongest trait at the moment even, in the entire game. So all I have to do is get strong enough to eliminate all the other Automatas. And I even got an Ambassa right here, look at that. I'll have to place it on the board in the next game, that's for sure. It's way too strong of a unit. Okay, come on, should be able to win this, right? Man, I'm actually going to lose, aren't I? Come on, Draven. Clutch it, Draven. No, I lost. Oh, man. For one auto attack. Man, that was unfortunate. I should have given a red buff to Draven or something like that. Even to Nocturne. I can give a red buff to Nocturne. Actually, should I give either a red buff or a Rage Blade to Nocturne? Man, those are not ideal items. But I know that people always say that you should slam items early on. But I don't know, man. I'm not sure if that would be worth it here. I think I'm in a position where I can actually hold on until I have the perfect items. So I will do that. At least for Nocturne. He's my carry, he needs the very best stuff. Yeah, we are powerful here. We're not going to lose anytime soon. Okay, let's roll for it. 2 Akalis and a Twisted Fate. So I can play 4 Quick Striker right away. That's quite amazing actually. Okay, we're getting close to getting both Nocturne and Akali 3. 1 Nocturne and 1 Akali. Oh man, we're almost there. Getting pretty lucky with these rolls, but I also have golden tickets, so I can afford to roll down like this. It saves a lot of gold. Line up, I don't think so. Find your center or Pandora items. Like find your center is actually amazing for Nocturne, isn't it? Because that center will be maybe second or third row, right? Like the center of my side of the board. So it's gonna be there where I placed Nocturne. Wait, what? It's at the front? Man, come on. That's really unfortunate. So I guess that they meant the center of the entire board, right? Not the center of my side of the board. Well, that's not great for us, is it? I'm going to give a red buff to Twisted Fate so that it can keep the entire enemy team burning. I know Morello Monicons would be better, but since I don't have a giant spell to make it, then this will have to do. We are 1 Nocturne away from Nocturne 3. It's gotta happen. Come on, there he is. Nocturne 3-star. Now nobody can stop us. I'll give a Jeweled Gauntlet to Akali, place her at the center of the board, and a Giant Slayer to Nocturne. I didn't want a Giant Slayer now, I was aiming for a Bloodthirster, but since I can't manage to get that cloak, then Giant Slayer will have to do. I mean, Akali is 3-star, so I shouldn't be that worried about that center square augment, because she's going to make use of it. I just have to give her a few more items and she'll actually become incredibly powerful there. And since her ability kicks her backwards, it's not that big of a deal that she starts in the front line either. So it actually played out pretty good. The alternative would be Pandora items, but I already have amazing items, so I didn't really need that one either. Like, by mistake, I might actually have made the right choice. Well, that guy that was forcing a lose streak already lost. Look at that. The guy was lose streaking to the next game. That's quite unfortunate, man. I hate when that happens. I'll give a static shift to Twisted Fate so that he can shred the magic resist of everybody to boost that Akali's damage even further. Maybe I should have given the static shift straight up to Akali, but I actually think that Twisted Fate makes a very good use of it. An even better use than Akali would, in this case at least. Okay, now we need a good Anomaly for Nocturne. Titanic Strikes, attack steal 40% attack damage to the target and adjacent enemies. Man, I might just not re-roll, cause this will increase our cleave by so much, and since we have 283 attack damage, 40% of that is a lot. In AoE, when Nocturne's damage is already AoE based, oh man, we are going to cleave the entire enemy team to pieces. There is nothing they can do about it. And now I do hope that somebody is playing the Renata Glask comp, because they stack all the champions at the center of the board, so Nocturne would just cleave everybody to that. Now that I think about it, Nocturne is a pretty big counter to that comp, isn't he? Like, unless he gets killed early, which he might, but Quick Striker is the fastest comp to end the fight. right as well. So he won't even give an opportunity to Renata to stack her shield on her allies. Yeah, it's a pretty big counter actually. Maybe that's why we don't see that much of it. Because Automata Quick Striker is just so meta right now that you can't afford to play a comp that gets heavily countered by it. Okay, now I could make a Morello Monicons, but I already have the red buff, and since I can't reroll that red buff into anything else, I don't have Pandora items nor a Reforger, then I'm gonna pick something else. Now I wonder what would be better here. Maybe I still make a Morelos. I'll still make a Morello Monicons. I know it's not ideal, but I'll just give it to Akali for now. I don't know what else I could have made there. Maybe a tank item for Blitzcrank, but I just want something for this Akali to do even more damage. She's 3-star and being boosted by that square, I just need AP on her, that's all. Like a crown guard would be amazing, but there were no items to make that, so this will have to work out. And I'm looking for that Mordekaiser, but I don't even know if we need it. We already have Conqueror enabled just with Ambessa, because our Golem has the Conqueror emblem, so maybe we just forget about Mordekaiser and just aim to get that Malzahar, because that would be a major improvement to my comp right now. Even though I already have a static shift to shred, man, Malzahar is just an amazing unit on an Automata comp. It's just incredibly powerful and does quite a ton of damage as well. So we gotta get one of those in our hands soon enough. We are top 4 already as well. Twitch 2 with a red buff only. Nah, that's not enough, man. He needs 3 items on that Twitch. And this was the only guy who posed a threat to us and we just completely destroyed them. So that's kinda crazy. If this guy can't stand up to us, then I don't think anybody else can. Okay, we got our Malzahar there and the guy didn't take it, so I'm going for it. The guy actually tried to steal it from me, but he wasn't fast enough. I'm giving Morello Monicons to Malzahar because it's just best in slot item for him. He can just burn the entire board with that thing, and whoever he doesn't manage to catch, which is gonna be nobody, but if that happens, then Twisted Fate is there with the red buff to finish off the rest. So this guy is doing scraps. He has a pretty big shield, but man, look at that. Nocturne just completely shreds everything. Like nothing can stand in his way. I've played Quick Striker Automata before, but never with fish bones on Nocturne. It's just quite insane, because you can't even second row him. And we even managed to get an Ambassa here. Oh boy, if we were strong already, then now it's game over for them. For sure. They have to nerf Fishbones or something, I don't know. Like, it's just way too powerful to have an AD assassin in the second row. Like, what can you do about that? What's the counter? Maybe Firelights, so that you can jump on him? That could work out. Or maybe a Zoe? The thing is that Quick Striker will just shred everybody and get to your backline in no time. So I don't know. Actually, maybe a full tank comp, right? With only one carry on the back, so that Nocturne doesn't manage to get through? But I don't know, man. What can stop this guy? Maybe 4 Brumble Vests or something? But what are the chances that you manage to get that much armor going? You'd need like a Pandora's item or something. Well, it's actually not impossible, right? It can happen. Okay, now what do I want here? I could go with Thief's Gloves or a Quicksilver for Ambessa, because Ambessa is 2. Thief's Gloves would be the best choice, but Quicksilver is a safe pick, because I know that Quicksilver is a good item on her. But if I chose the gloves, I would be at the mercy of RNG, and I'm in such a good spot right now. I'm so much more powerful than both of them that I don't really need to integrate an RNG in my comp here. I'll just play what is safe and what I know will keep me at top 1. Nothing, man. Like, his front line looks like butter in the sun. It just melts away as Nocturne gets through, and there is nothing you can do about it. Okay, Vi 2-star. I'll keep Vi there for now. She's giving Enforcer to Twisted Fate, so why would I change it? Well, actually there's a Caitlyn, but Vi is 2-star already and she is a pretty good frontliner, so I'll go with that. Like, anything that keeps my Nocturne alive for longer, that's all I need here. This guy is actually tanking quite a bit now. I guess that the more items he gets, the bigger the shield from scrap, right? And he had Thief's Gloves on everybody. Look at that, every single unit has Thief's Gloves on his team. That's crazy. And it's amazing for scrap. But man, scrap is in such a bad position that even with that amazing synergy, you can't manage to win. Just count the Thief's Gloves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Thief's Gloves. Every single champion has one. And they are all perfected items, because he has the augment to make every Thief's Gloves item perfect. Wow, he actually managed to win there. I didn't expect that one. So that's actually kind of dangerous. But there's an automata emblem here. No, you wanted it. I know. He wanted to grab it, but not for himself. He just wanted me to not have it. Because 6 automata, that's unbelievably powerful. It's by far the strongest trait you can get with only 1 emblem. Like, it is about as powerful as a 2 emblem trait, maybe even stronger in some cases, and you can manage to activate it with only 1 emblem. It's quite amazing. Now I hope that this is the difference between win or lose here. Because we didn't lose by much, and now with 6 automata, oh yeah, look at that, Nocturne is on the back line already. Yeah, we got it. Well boys, this game was an absolute blast. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't yet, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.